But when I saw an ad advertising that you can try a bottle for $4.95, I thought, for $4.95, I'll take the risk.
What do you have to lose, right?
What do you have to lose?
But you had a lot to lose?
I had a lot to lose.
It was an online deal that seemed too good to be true, and it was.
2 weeks later, they invoiced me for over $100 for each item, in addition to that $5.
But it was too late. The company already had her credit card information. Cheryl Dubrov was charged about $220 for what she thought was a $10 purchase. Police warn this is just one of the countless ways scammers will try to get your money this holiday season, from phishing emails that steal your identity to counterfeit websites.
If you don't know what your recourse is, or in other words, how would you get your money back if the transaction went wrong, then you really need to consider, should I engage in this?
And while free Wi-Fi may sound like a good deal when you're online shopping, experts warn that your personal information is actually more vulnerable when you're on an unsecured network. So it's okay to browse when you're on public Wi-Fi, but don't put in your payment information or log in to the website.
You can browse the net on a Wi-Fi on secure network. You can bookmark the items that you want to have, and then I would recommend going to a secure network, even at home. Website that
this digital securities expert says the first step to protecting yourself is to make sure the website is secure before you enter any personal information. Hover over the lock symbol to make sure there's a security certificate. And if you have to log in, make sure your password is complex.
I would recommend that you create a very strong and complex password and a very unusual username. So that is already minimizing 80% of the hacking probability.
Yeah, this is exactly what they sent me.
And of course, do your research and look for reviews, because once your money is gone, chances are you won't get it back, as Cheryl learned the hard way.
If you're interested in something, stop yourself from getting it right away and go and see if there are any complaints made out against this company.
Yeah, which you didn't do.
Which I didn't do.
But you will from now on.
Absolutely.
People would make an online purchase and somehow would be enrolled in this membership club, and monthly payments would start coming out of their bank account or coming off their credit card.
And your job was, when people started noticing these payments, was to make excuses.
My job, when people noticed the payments, I answered their calls, I explained the program to them, and if they didn't want it anymore, I would try to tell them why they should keep it. First people in my training class.
When this former call agent started her job in Montreal, she had no idea she'd be helping a company scam people into paying for memberships they never signed up for.
Different people were getting different charges every month. Some people were being charged up to $70, some were as small as about $15.
Were you trained to deal with people who would be angry, who, were you told these people don't know what they signed up for?
No, they never would say we are operating in a gray area. The training from the company was just, we have a membership program, you are getting calls, they might be mad at you, but they didn't say why they'd be mad.
How long were you there for?
I was only there for about 5 weeks.
Yeah. And then you realized, I'm kind of tricking people?
I didn't feel good about having people call me all day crying and yelling at me.
Now at this time of year especially, you should be careful about who to trust when it comes to your purchases. If you think you've been scammed, you can report it to the police or the Canadian Anti-Fraud Centre. Roger.